Well, we have been discussing the two properties between Ash Fork and the one over here near St. John's, having a fresh image in our mind of what we just looked at, the bigger trees, all the rocks on the property, the view on that other property back at Ash Fork. Before we leave the area, we just thought, if at all possible, it'd be really nice to take another look at that property just to make sure that we're not making a mistake and that we make the right decision between the two properties. So we gave John a call. Praise the Lord, he's finished with all of his tours for the day, and he's going to meet with us again and go out on that rough road and show us that property again here before it gets dark. So that's what we're doing now. We're taking about, probably a 3 or 4 hour detour here, and we're going to take another look at this property over here on the Sierra Highlands near St. John's. That's what we're heading to do right now. So stay tuned. See the property with a little different light on it this time.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, well, we are back in the truck with John with First United Realty, and we're going back out to the property. And John, I just want to thank you for taking the time to go ahead and show us the property one more time before we're out of the area completely. So thank you very much. It worked out nice that you're able to and willing to do this.
Oh, you're very welcome. I feel like I'm on one of those TV shows where the realtor's showing people houses all over the place.
Yeah, what are the house hunters or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
We're property hunters. We're trying to decide for sure what we're going to do here. Still leaning more towards this property, and anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to go out there and take another look at it, and before we go 1,700 miles away from here, so just get it done while we're here. Something that, see that right there might have been an arrowhead they were working.
Yeah,
it didn't. You can have them if you want. Yeah, John, it was kind of funny. We're coming back, and Amy's like, man, I wish we could go back to that property and look at it again. I said, yeah, well, I'm sure John, he's been, working all day, and he's probably still showing properties, and he's probably, not available. And a few miles later, I was like, well, I wish we could see that property again. Again, I said it again. I was like, well, I'm sure he's busy, and he doesn't have time to do that today.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And, yeah, she said, yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so the third time, she says that again, and I
didn't say that. I said,
oh yeah,
go down there,
yeah.
turn on 180.
That's right.
So I was trying to remember how we came up from down in St. John's.
Right. She said, so we're coming up on the turn down to 180, so we can go back. We could go back to the property there, and I began to say the same thing again, and then I was just like, you know what? Let's just give him a call, because it sounds like this is something that you really want to do, because I keep on giving you the objection that we probably can't go and do that today.
If I was at home and you called me, I would have come in, because this is my livelihood. and it's the way real estate is. A friend of mine, I tried to get involved in selling real estate, and he says, no, there's too many hours, too long hours
That's true.
to do it. But if you love doing anything, then you do what it takes.
Sure. Sure.
Look, honey,
Yeah, I just.
this soil's good too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't have 8,000
That's
rocks in
right.
Here's an agate for you.
You know what
Oh,
else
wow.
is funny about the property we looked at today? you know, I like the property right down the road here with all the rocks. And guess what? We found another property that had rocks that were just bigger rocks. And Roy liked that one. He really liked that property with all those rocks. I think it had too many rocks.
Yeah, it was littered. The soil was really dark and rich looking.
It had a lot of rocks. They're not the same kind of rocks, just totally different.
Okay, so there is the view of the White Mountains. Right? It's all over there, right?
Yes.
And then the
I guess the
Painted Desert
part is
part is right over here.
okay.
Yeah,
Looks different than this light.
it does.
It was more colorful.
Yes, it was.
Well, if the sun was setting over there, then it would be more colorful.
Yeah. It'll be beautiful in the morning,
Pretty,
obviously.
yeah, in the morning. It's always pretty. You can see it better.
Yeah. And so the White Mountains are all of those that go along way over in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that dome that you see over there is Escadilla Wilderness. It's actually an ancient volcano. I just read about it a couple weeks ago in the newspaper. There's literally hundreds of volcanoes down there, but that one is really, really old, and they say that because it's so rounded. You know, it's eroded over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see. Look at
It's
that.
kind of a long dome, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
About 8,000 feet to the top of it.
Yeah. There's the big pinyon pine. And we did learn something from, well, we learned several things from Brian today. That he said that if you trim these junipers up, actually we drove by a property that the guy had taken and pruned up a bunch of his junipers.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like looking like trees.
Yeah.
I mean, they were looking like, and he
Yeah.
said that they grow better and higher, taller, and
Yeah, well, you know the story where somebody wanted to cut down a tree in the Bible, and they said, no, let me dig it and dung it, and if it doesn't grow, then then you can cut it down.